The Jolly Good Feller scenario. This is the beginning of the Jolly Good Feller scenario. Yep, for he's a jolly good feller. Fires in Alaska. Felled trees in Canada and Siberia. It was really up to the people. Fellers exceeded planters. Wherever there is humankind, there is depletion. There just seems to be a really dark side to the human psyche. People seem to be takers. You know, I hear the gambling phrase, winner takes all. But it really amounts to loser takes all. I mean, it's obvious. You just can't be taking things without being able to put something back, you know. But that's how these people are, and it's been going on for a long time now. Even back in prehistoric times, many animals were depleted by human hunters, such animals as the woolly mammoth. And throughout history, you know, trees had been depleted with hardly anyone putting anything back. I mean, it's so easy to replant trees. Human beings don't even have to do it. They just give the seeds to the squirrels, and the squirrels will go out and plant the trees. They're going to plant it in places where you would fear to tread, like your neighbor's yard. You know, imagine the neighbor finding a sapling growing out of his or her flower bed. Turn their back, go on vacation, next thing you know, they got an orchard in there. There's squirrels again, man! So, you know, this is not just a problem with trees. When I was in the Pacific, I heard about local skin divers going out with, you know, plastic bags filled with bleach. You know what they would do? It's like, I don't know if they use Ziploc. It was just like shopping bags. Pour the bleach in there, seal it up, and take it down underwater with them. What are you going to do with a bag of bleach, right? They pop the bag along the coral reef, and the bleach killed everything for a huge radius. And then the diver just went down and gathered the fish, and others would set off stuff like charges of dynamite and would go down in the water and gather up all the dead fish. They must have thought they were using dynamite. You know, it's disappointing to hear the, you know, oh well attitude, you know, people have when confronted with the depleted resource. Oh, there's no more, it's all depleted. Oh well. You know? You wonder how they could be so stupid. How pathetic and incapable of reasoning. I get to the point where I have to realize that these people are really that way. You know? And they have to be pitied. After all, it is really terribly pathetic. There is a great benefit to renewing a resource. Maybe not immediately economically, but then money is worthless. I want you to realize, kid, if people stopped believing the money was worth anything, it would all go out the window tomorrow. It almost did during this last recession. They call it a recession, but it was really a depression. A Great Depression. Still, whole nation is not recovering yet. You know? Realized, kid, that if people stopped believing in money, that the money was worth anything, it would all go out the window tomorrow and there would be nothing left but oblivion. Wild. Can you imagine that? And people killing each other in the streets and hurting children for food because, eating adults would be too unpleasant for cannibals, It's like the grown-ups would be too tough. Unbelievable, man. In the jungle, that stuff wouldn't happen. Life would go on. But nevertheless, renewing a resource does bear great economic return. For example, helping fish stock in the sea to renew themselves would yield tremendous economic prosperity, not just for fishermen, but for a whole slew of related economic activities. If people had feeding stations in their yard, not just for wild birds, but also for squirrels, and the appropriate squirrel food would be actual tree seeds themselves, or nuts, usually in the form of very nutritious nuts, there would be a tremendous renewal of arboreal resources and subsequent prosperity, extreme prosperity, for every economic aspect of the related communities. That's what I mean when I say sometimes sometimes you have to wonder how these people, how those people could be so stupid. They just sit there and wonder why they've got recessions. Oh, well, maybe we could start eating beans, That wouldn't be such a bad idea, right? They just sit there and wonder why they've got recessions, economic hardships, labor and management problem, cook the bookers, white-collar crime, just about any old kind of crime. It's all related to this take-only mentality, where the fellers exceeded the planters. And look out, buddy, because here they come. Everybody's singing, for he's a jolly good feller. And they're just beginning to get wound up. This is only the beginning of the jolly good feller scenario. This is where some feel-good idiot starts asking, "Are we having fun yet? Yeah, are we having fun yet?"